just for this. But it was just kind of cool to see something gritty happen, something you wouldn't think would happen. You know what I mean? Because they don't usually go after the kids. Maybe the adult parent or something, but not the kids. So it was kind of gritty, but at the end of the day, I do think it's all because AEW is coming out, which actually, first TV show comes out this Wednesday. So I'm a little excited about that.
What do you think? What do you think?
I'm gonna watch it. I think I have it recorded. It's called AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite. So I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it, see what it really does. Because there's a difference between pay-per-view fights and TV fights. TV fights are gonna be a little bit more scripted. Pay-per-view fights, they fighting, but then as scripted, it's not, we know who's going to win, and it's evident. Well, pay-per-views, they going to make it a little bit harder for you to guess who's going to win, because they going to make you think that, Becky Lynch going to win, but then Sasha Banks wins. You know what I'm saying? It's the things like that are a little bit different in certain situations. But I digress. And I say we talk about the next thing. What is so
Kanye West is switching it up. He's like, look, this is what I'm going to do. From now on, I'm just going to write country music. I'm just going to
You sure it was country music or was it gospel?
Gospel music. I said country?
You said country.
Why am I in this? Why I'm thinking about country, man? I don't know why I'm thinking about country.
But yes, guys, Kanye West comes out, states he is done with secular music, does not want to make it anymore. He only wants to make gospel music. He feels like it is so, important to him that he does not want to intoxify it with secular music coming out of his mouth anymore. He actually pushed back his
Jesus is King
album because he says every time he's listening to
he wanted to tweak something. Because but you know how you do that when you have a project, you're writing something and you're like, you know what, like with you writing your book, it's like you read over, I can add this, I can add that, because it was complete, but you're like, if I do this, it'll make it this much powerful. And I think that's what he's in there, and he's just like, okay, and so because it was originally the 27th. You're welcome. The 27th. So with the 27th, September the 27th is when the Out Jesus is King, they're coming out, and he's also going to have a documentary coming out. But basically, clearly, rap legend Kanye West said he will only make gospel music going forward. No more secular music, according to a Chicago music promoter who was in the room. West reportedly made the comment Saturday at a listening party in Chicago for his new album, Jesus is King, a Kanye West experience. Kanye also announced that he is no longer making secular music, said Andrew Barber, owner of the music media company Fake Shore Drive. Only gospel from here on out. West said he is done with being an entertainer, Barber told Fox Business. So, the man just come to a thing now. He's in the time of his life. Look, did an entertaining thing. I'm trying to be close to God, and I'm trying to, share my worship with other people, and use my art to uplift God. So exactly. I'm excited for it.
I am too, because I feel like people that are coming against him, he's just using God, he's using gospel, he's using this, he's using that. You don't know what this man is truly going through,
don't know his heart.
What he mentally has come to a said about he may have had that one time where he was able to think and he said, I can't do this without God. But you guys, because of his past, I'm not even going to say you guys because it's not all you guys, but there are some people out there, because of his past, he cannot grow. And it's like, come on guys, we're better than this. We have to grow up and we have to change that kind of mindset, because this man has the ability, and give him the opportunity to know God and be able to tell his story. I just feel like it's one of those things that if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because this man's trying to grow, and it just seems like a lot of people are trying to push him back. But you know what? I commend you, Kanye. Do your thing.
Keep on getting close to God.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the same people that complained about him doing the music and things like that is the same people that like, oh, when you're not saved or when you're not trying to, oh, look at them putting our children astray and stuff. But then when people try to, try to get closer to God, and people aren't perfect, and people like, oh, he ain't no minister, he ain't anointed. There's a whole situation.
You don't know what God put on his
people
life.
Grow within Christ, because we believers, we love Jesus Christ, and the thing is with us is we believe in searching to God and looking within God and letting people have their own experience with Jesus Christ, so you can grow towards God and be close to God. You're not going to be perfect. You're not going to be perfect. You may do some things that are crazy, but God knows your heart and God will correct you. And what happens is there's a lot of people that are religious or Pharisees that come out, you're doing this, you're doing that, but behind their closed doors, they're doing all this crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have some people in the church that are molesting children, people that are abusing their wives or husbands, people that are stealing from their parishioners, things like that. But we want to silence that and say that, oh, the pastor, he's human and he can make mistakes too. But then when somebody's trying to come to Christ, somebody that's new, trying to get to the Lord, right? Or they backslid, or they had Jesus in their life when they were young, they knew about Jesus, they went to church, but now as they're getting older, they're building that relationship. Finally, you have to let people get to Christ, because what's happening is, I see a lot of people that say maybe they weren't interested in Jesus before, saying, oh, Kanye, can you have your Sunday service here? He's doing what God said, which is sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ, which is very important. And I'm excited for it. He may not be a perfect person. We're all not. But he's at least standing up and just having his journey of, just going forward and with Christ.
And speaking of journeys, can you believe it? Forever 21 is now going bankrupt.
Yes, Forever 21 files for bankruptcy and will close up to 178 U.S. stores. Forever 21, the teenage clothing emporium that rode America's mall boom and bust, has filed for bankruptcy. The chain said it's planning to overhaul its global business, closing between 300 and 350 stores, including as many as 178 in the United States. It also plans to exit most of its international locations in Asia and Europe. The company, which currently has 549 U.S. stores and 251 in other countries, will continue to operate in Mexico and Latin America. In a letter to customers on Sunday night, the company said that decisions about which U.S. stores would close were continuing, pending the outcome of continued conversations with landlords. We do, however, expect a significant number of these stores will remain open and operate as usual, and we do not expect to exit any major markets in the U.S., the company said. The ability to get out of leases and close stores at lower costs is a key advantage that the bankruptcy process affords to retailers. Linda Chang, executive vice president for the company, said in a news release that filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy an important and necessary step to secure the future of our company, which will enable us to reorganize our business and reposition Forever 21. Forever 21 said it has obtained $275 million in financing from J.P. Morgan Chase, as well as $75 million in new capital from TPG 6th Street Partners that would allow it to operate in a business as usual manner. During the restructuring, its Canadian subsidiary has also been granted protection from creditors. The retailer is just the latest to run into trouble amid the rise of online shopping that has cut foot traffic to malls and brick and mortar stores. High debt levels and rent costs have also burdened traditional retailers.
Now, this is big, guys, because not only do I see a lot of teenagers there, but a lot of people our age, well, my age, have been shopping there. I keep on forgetting she's not the same age as me, guys.
Well, we're in the same age range. I mean, late 20s.
But our age range, that's what I meant to say. Our age range, a lot of people our age range are still shopping at Forever 21. So, at the end of the day, I feel like you're doing what's best for them. What they feel is best.
Yes, but the thing is this. This is the problem with these retailers. Is that they're not reinventing themselves, just like the Toys R Us thing. The situation is you have to make yourself competitive in this market. Amazon is consistently becoming innovators. You have to be innovators in this market. You have to realize what's on there. Speak with influencers to wear your clothing. Move. Also, actually close your stores for Forever 21. And put everything online. You'll reduce costs. The only problem is that a lot of people, I think they have, 30,000 people that work for them. What you could do with this is, I'm not saying fire people. That's horrible. But what you're going to have to do, maybe put them in a call center for customer service. Mm-hmm. For the stores and things like that, for the customer service, have a creative team. The people that actually work there, what should actually be have them be merchandisers and buy and look at clothes to buy that will be fashionable and trendy, so you can reorganize the company.
Exactly.
And revitalize it and make it 2019 where people are speaking with influencers. You're allowing people to still keep their jobs, but put it in a different way. So say like have a call center for the thing, have people that have a creative team, have projects that's coming out where, like you said, you don't have to pay that rent anymore. You don't have to pay that rent. You can just, with the brick and mortar, all those costs can go into, all you do is have the clothing and the website upkeep and great customer service. Period. You can have stylists. Those people that work in the stores, you can transition their roles into online stylists.
Exactly.
And have them speak with your customers Forever 21, and you'll make so much money and save money from the rent and all this overhead. Exactly. So you have to be innovative, because like we said, look, Samuel L. Jackson's on Alexa now. Alexa's not playing. Amazon's not playing. Another thing is with the glasses. When it comes to the earbuds, they're coming after Apple with the earbuds. And with the Ring, they are trying to change the game. They bought Whole Foods, for goodness sakes. They even said that the glasses